Sometimes, some people are magnets for craziness. Fantastic. My name is Curtis, and today we have a very special episode because we're going to have a new thing on the show where we meet the Nerdtopians. So if you want to go to Steam Greenlight and look for Nerdtopia, Building a Business is Hard, and, you know, you can upvote or whatever there, and also there's an Indiegogo to support it, so you can get yourself in the game as a character. So Craig Doritos is here, and he's a character in the game, and he's going to tell us some stories, because like I said, Craig is somehow, no matter where he is, no matter what he's doing, he's a magnet for just crazy things and people. Like, they literally come to his door. Like, Craig, just tell us a story. Like, you have one? Just, tell me you have one.
No. Oh. I had one neighbor.
Like your friend?
He was the non-violent one. Even though the building was a semi-nice building. This lad comes down to my door at 10 o'clock at night. Hey, you want to buy my pants? I said, what? And he's like quite a bit smaller than me. And I said, well, first of all, I don't think I would fit in your pants. And then he said, do you have any friends that want to buy some pants? And I said, well, I don't know my friends' pants sizes offhand. But I said, I'm pretty sure they're all pants up last time I talked to them.
They're all pantsed up. That's the best. So he just left? Like, do you want to buy these pants? No thanks, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, he just left and he went to the next store to sell his pants, see if they wanted to buy. And they were sort of like splash pants. They still make those? Like button-up splash pants.
All right, then. Thanks, Craig Doritos. Go away. I'm going to do the rest of the show now.
Oh!
And we'll be right back after these, messages, or how about a cartoon?
I'm the Tyler Ball. Whee!
And we're back. So we're going to try putting the chairs this way, see what it feels like to be Craig Doritos for once, because we should all see what it's like to be Craig Doritos for once in our life. And, is this show just about Craig Doritos? No, not at all. Today's episode, never really came up with a title, is called, damn it. Today's episode is called Making Stuff. Alright, because that's what we're doing. We're making some stuff. Right now, this is some stuff that's being made. This me over here and that me over there, that's some stuff somebody made. Before it was there, it didn't exist. Just like this show, it doesn't exist until I make it. And a lot of times, I don't know, I talk about this a lot on the show, but it's hard to do a thing that nobody's specifically asked you to do. You go to your job every day and you kind of feel like, well, I have to do this because I'm super expected to. I filled out a resume. I went through a lot of steps to tell them that I'm going to do this every day. And if I don't, we all kind of think I'm crazy, and that's just how the world works. But then when you go home and you're like, oh, I crocheted a sweater, or I beat 17 levels in whatever, 17 level Zelda, and nobody asks you to do any of those things, and this is one of those things. Or just making stuff in general. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, what did you do today? I mean, I'm the one saying, what did you do today? And they're like, oh, I built this gazebo. What do you mean you built a gazebo? Why? Kind of wanted to, so I did. That makes a lot of sense. Why else would anybody build a gazebo if their job isn't a gazebo builder? It would have to be the need to just make a thing. I make games because I need to make things. I make shows because I need to make things. And it's great to see out there that when I do watch a movie that is clearly made because somebody needed to make this thing, watch The Little Prince on Netflix there, and wow, there's a super sad but super great movie, like, almost in that Pixar area of sadness to goodness ratio, but more hanging in the sadness ratio than the goodness ratio. So I don't know. Be prepared to have a sad good time. But while I watch the movie, the basis of it, the main story seems to be, hey, don't lose your little inner child. Don't forget about it. Don't forget all the things that you thought were cool and great and something you wanted to do when you were a small little kid. Actually hold on to them and do those things, because why else? What else are we doing? When we were little kids, we didn't think, I'm going to fulfill the dreams of the adult version of me. Not ever. No. We thought, I'm going to be the kid who does the things that this kid says he's going to do forever. And, some kids were like, I'm going to go to the moon or space. And that becomes a pretty, heroic adult thing to do. Or like, I'm going to be army. Like, all right, cool, you did it. Whereas other things are literally like, I'm going to do that thing I liked to do when I was a kid, which is make my toys move, but I'm going to do it with a camera, but it's still more or less playing with my toys. And I'll share it with people, like, as a job, more or less kind of as for free, because I just need to make things. And then here you go, here's the thing I made for the universe's refrigerator, which is the internet now. And here you go, Tumblr, here you go, YouTube. Check the links down below. Follow Morning Everybody. Just has a Facebook now, facebook.com/morningeverybody. Go like it and share it. And the other thing, speaking of, is this your job? Not really, but here's something. Let's take a quick commercial break while we make a commercial break. Have you ever wanted a sketch from me, but were afraid to ask? Sure, we all are. Even I am. Even this puppet is. But it's okay. I've got a simple internet form that you can just click on for an incredibly reasonable-ish fee of $50. I'll do a nice sketch on paper and then send it to you in the real live mail, and you can put it on your wall. Fantastic. That way you get a sketch and you don't have to do that turtle test from the 80s. In the mail! Go to the Facebook and click on this Contact Us button. And we're back once again. That was crazy. Will I leave all of that in there? No. What you just saw, I said literally 7,000 times each time. I didn't have a script. I didn't write anything down. I just did it and thought, I'll fix this later. I don't mind staying up all night long to animate characters in and make things that don't make sense that I say make sense. That's the fun of making stuff. The actual making of the stuff sometimes. It's not really about the end goal most of the time. It's sadly, sometimes you realize that climbing up that mountain or climbing up that rock wall, climbing the jungle gym, all the climbable things, all the scalable, all the whatever it is, the endeavors that you might endeavor to endeave, the climbing is the part. Getting to the top and looking around is like, yeah, cool. But did you see how I climbed this whole thing? I climbed this whole thing. This is a mountain, or it's a rock wall, or it's a jungle gym. Either way, climbed it, nailed it, did it. And I think that's what I'm trying to do here. I want to talk to my cartoon character friends. EveryBody. No, not right now. I just said that I don't have, I just did the whole editing thing I have to do. I can't edit you in as well. Ripley, edit him out, please. What do you mean? What do you do? Edit him out of the show. Edit me in Wobar's Hybe. Don't you dare. Ripley, please. Don't make me argue with things that aren't here. Don't do that to me. Why do you do... Anyway. Edit you both out. I'll just edit you both out. And then there we go. This show has gotten too complicated, too fast, and it's just honestly too furious. So I'm going to take my good friend Sam's advice and make this a short episode. Send it right to her and be like, here's one special just for you, Sam. It's short, it's sweet, it's got lots of cartoon characters and stories from Craig Doritos. You don't even know who that is, but all of his stories are gems in more piles of gems. It's a gem fest over there. And be good, be careful, don't stab anybody. Please share, subscribe, all the things. And hey, what? Morning, everybody. Hey, click on my butt or Ripley's butt to subscribe. Click on my butt. Click on my butt. Click on my butt.